Hi, this is Jordan with Amazing Graze Boards, and today we are going to be building a winter snowflake themed board. I'm very excited to share this during the holiday season. I found an incredible board that is going to be perfect for this theme, but can totally be done without this board if you can't find it before you serve your guests. So if you love videos like this where you get to learn how to build a board and get creative for your friends and family, then consider subscribing. Okay, so we're gonna start with the reason why I decided to create this board. I found this amazing snowflake shaped board at Walmart. It was only $9.99. And I just knew that I wanted to use that this year. If you cannot find this board or something similar, there's no big deal. You can use a round board. They even have like the round white marble boards that would go perfect for this theme because we're gonna kind of keep with a lighter hue. So it's gonna translate on anything underneath it. So let's get started with the ingredients. Most likely underneath I'm going to be using some greenery from this little pack that I got from Christmas, this Christmas little greenery that I bought. But the fruit that I'm going to be adding is just grapes, so we're going to stick with something very simple. And I also have for all the condiment is green olives. I might possibly add that if I have enough room. I'm going to use either a white or a clear ramekin. And also another reason why I wanted to do this board was because Ritz has the snowflake crackers, so I think that's going to be really fun and festive. I'm also going to add a thinner crisp cracker that is just a lighter hue. It's round, it's thin, it's almost like a wafer. So this is a really great cracker for softer cheeses that we'll be presenting. I have some Marcona almonds. I like these almonds, one, because I think they taste better. These are roasted and salted with rosemary, but also the color. So if you put on regular almonds, it has the outer, what is that? It's not a shell, but it's the skin of an almond is a darker color. So I like that this is the lighter hue. And the cheeses, I have 3 cheeses that we're going to use today. This is actually a goat brie. So if you do have friends or family that are lactose intolerant or just really sensitive to dairy, I would highly recommend, if they trust you enough, to tell them to try a goat cheese if you have something on your board, because they're able to usually eat this. The protein in a goat cheese is very different from a cow's cheese, so try that. That goat cheese is actually going to be cut out in the shape of this cookie cutter snowflake shape. So you can do that with a regular goat brie, or you can also do that, a cow's brie. So you can put this and either have it the shape of this or a cutout of it. You can add, a different fruit or something inside if you'd like to fill that. The other cheese that I'm going to be using is Boursin cheese. This one is the shallot and chive flavor. So this is a really great one. So I'm going to probably add a couple of little pieces because normally this comes in like a beautiful round shape, but I might spread it out along the board. And then this is a champagne cheddar. So this sounds amazing, and I love a sharp cheddar, so I figured this would go beautiful with the theme we'll be cutting out. This is a wax rind, so you won't see that on the board, but it will go really well with the salami that I have. So it's just a basic Italian salami. And then for the fun little added parts, I found snowflake pretzels. And these are just covered with yogurt, or you can find them with white chocolate. I found these at TJ Maxx, but they had in the same section with all the holiday things, they had peppermint flaked snowflakes. They had a ton of different shapes. So just try to find something that is a snowflake. And then lastly, this is from Trader Joe's. It's their festive chocolate collection. I had these for fall, so they had a bunch of different fall shapes and pumpkins. But in here, all I want is this little snowflake chocolate. But I will be using these for other boards. I may add the snowflake if I see a place, but those are the two that I want to try and put on this board. So that's it. The board is pretty small, so these will definitely fill the space. So let's just get building right away. All right, let's get started with building this snowflake board. My first thing I did was actually attempt to cut out the goat cheese brie. It was actually very difficult because it was really soft. I would recommend always if you're doing a shaped cheese, put it in the fridge. Even possibly the freezer. This one was in the fridge and it still was extremely soft. So I'm using a knife to cut around the cookie cutter so I can just break off the edges, which actually worked great. So I have my snowflake shape. I'm adding I cubed up the champagne cheddar, which was really, really good. If you find that, it's so delicious. Maybe even for like a New Year's Eve board or a birthday board, oh, it will be so good. So I'm adding the Ritz crackers, the boursin cheese. I'm cutting lengthwise, horizontal, and I'm just putting them on either side, and then I'm gonna add the round wafer crackers. These crackers are both soft, so they go really well with other soft cheeses. Ritz crackers are just a little bit difficult to, they just don't hold very easily, so with a soft cheese, it helps a lot. So I'm adding all of the fun extra things like the starred white chocolate pretzels. I'm going to add the grapes around. I'm kind of moving them to see where they will fit, as well as adding the bowl of green olives. I really like this softer colors that I had going on. I was considering adding different colors like, reds with the berries, or even blues, or different colored cheeses even. And I just kind of liked how it was this is a lot more simple than I normally do, but they worked out really nice. So I end up adding a couple of pieces of cheese because I see this spot underneath the snowflake board where the little snowman chocolate was, and I add one last little cup. And so here it is, our simple snowflake board. I hope you guys enjoy and have a great holiday.